Today in The Sims 4, we are going to be looking at the gameplay trailer for the new expansion pack Enchanted by Nature, and I'm gonna give my opinions of it at the end. So sit back, relax, and let's jump into it. We're gonna go through it. There are a few questions that I have, but yeah, let's just get into it. So she starts off by daydreaming or dreaming, and we're introduced to the title of it. Obviously there does seem to be some new hairstyles, maybe. I mean, there are a few items that are also base game. I'm assuming this is literally just to set the scene, but we'll carry on. Oh, lots of plants. Lots of plants. Okay, so we do have quite a few new items. I can see a new shelf or bookshelf going on over here. This bed looks really pretty. We have some new columns by the looks of it and a couple of items, new shelves. Does look good from what I've seen so far. New plant. Okay, obviously, as with all new packs that come out, there is at least one aspiration, so nature nomad. But let's carry on. We love you. Off you go. Get out of here. Okay, new world. Very colourful, very green. Is she wearing wings or is she a fairy? Okay, so new hairstyle for kids. Got some more, looks like a lot of fairy lights that are going on. She's doing some sort of crafts by the looks of things. Oh, I like these doors and windows. These look good. What is this? What is this? Why does he have a watering can upside down on his head with a bird's nest on it? And he's just eaten a fish? Just straight up? Okay, so she's hungry. Okay, you can just forage. An eggplant frog? She just ate the frog. She just took that frog out the ground and ate the frog. Okay? I hope it's tasty. No, she doesn't like it, okay? Little gnome. Oh, this looks pretty. This, I'm assuming, is obviously going to be a new swimsuit. But hey, bathe in water. I mean, when you're out and about and your Sims are stinky, why not go jump in a pond somewhere? You can sleep on the floor now. Isn't that a werewolves thing? Can somebody tell me, is that a werewolves thing? I thought werewolves could sleep on the floor. I think in their werewolf form. I will double check that, but I think they can sleep in their werewolf form. Okay, we woke up. Sonic sinuses. That just seemed like a normal sneeze to me, but okay, sonic sinuses. Okay. So again, another community board like they have from Horse Ranch. We have some very weird clothing going on over here. New shop, I'm assuming. Oh, I like the roof pattern. The way that it kind of curves across. Again, some more clothing going on over here. Some new, although these look like the base game plants. Just in, actually, do you know what it looks like? That looks like set dressing where you know when they've obviously like painted up a board, it just looks very flat. And by the way, guys, this is in cinematic, which is why the video might be a bit grainy. Okay. Can you help us? If you harvest these ingredients, I will reward you with a cure. Okay, so they're bringing back a mechanism, I suppose, or like some sort of gameplay from Cottage Living. But again, a new tash going on over here. We got some new gloves by the looks of things. I don't know if this is going to be a whole outfit or something, but let's, I digress. Let's carry on. So we have to harvest petals, gather ingredients basically for him, and he presents it in a small box. Okay. Oh, okay, this I like. This is giving very sort of cottage living again. So we've got a pestle and mortar. I wonder if you can actually use this to create items. It seems like it's going to bring in a lot of the herbology skill as well, from being able to forage and create potions or something, if you like. But this does all look good. I like the wall, or the wallpaper, if you like. The mushroom shelf is quite interesting. Okay, a new sink over here as well. Oh, this would be good. If you could do something like this, raise up the ground and actually, I know you can kind of do that anyway, but if this is something, maybe this is a roof texture, and I like the doors and the windows, the lights look pretty. There's looks like a little shelf, you know, like the one that we have in businesses and hobbies that you can sell stuff on. It reminds me of that. And also, I think there is one in Get to Work as well. Again, gardening. So I think a lot of gardening and herbology. I don't know if there's going to be a new skill that will come with this, but this does look good. An area where she could sleep. Oh, looks like we've got a new fireplace, windows. Again, I think this is going to be roof paint. So some sort of roof texture, roof paint. Is this a portal or is this a mirror down here? Not entirely. I think it looks more like a mirror to me. But some more plants. Looks like we've got a swing set over here. And then maybe some art going on up here. Again, a shelf of some sorts. Simoleon fever. I mean, I'm not quite sure if that's an ailment. I mean, if you can collect the money that if you know, spew up simoleons, can you keep hold of the simoleons? You know, are people just gonna want to be getting simoleon fever just so they can get rich, or what is going on? But I like this top that we've got going on. We've got another new hair going on over here by the looks of things. Some new earrings maybe, and again, we've got the same sort of windows, potion bottles, although you could get that, I believe. Is it Realm? No, it's not Realm of Magic. Oh, is it Realm of Magic? I cannot remember off the top of my head. It looks like she's got a new tattoo down here as well. Okay, so she is using that table to make up some potions. Okay, that's just cured her. Do we have some new makeup going on over here? Or is this going to be base game? Oh, look at this plant over here. That is cute. And we have a diploma of some sorts going on. Creation impulse. It looks like he's just been painting and he's just had an irritation from painting. The gnome back here as well. Okay, she needs some ingredients. Okay. A little fairy house. Are we actually... Ooh! I paused it at the wrong time. We're actually getting fairies? Are we going to be turned into a fairy? We are. Okay, so I would assume, because she has little wings, and obviously the fairy that we just saw has large wings, I would assume it's going to kind of be like werewolves and vampires, where you have to kind of build yourself up, and maybe the higher levels that you go through, you'll be able to grow bigger wings. But a lot of people are going to be happy with this. We've been asking for fairies for, well, for as long as I can remember. And there we go. More gameplay, more fairies, June the 26th. And guys, I will leave the link for instant gaming down below. This isn't an ad, this is just me generally just saying. I will leave a link down below. You can order or pre-order it online as well, so I will leave that link for you. But okay, from what I've seen, I like the idea of this. And now I'm just going off of previous packs that have recently been released. And also, can I just say, the last occult that we had was werewolves, and that was a game pack. Vampires is a game pack. You know, the Realm of Magic even. Those were game packs. I mean, apart from mermaids, although we don't really talk about mermaids, that was obviously a long time ago. That can do with being updated, but that's for a whole other video. and obviously Solani, it came with the world of Solani. So most of the occult packs that have been released are game packs. So it will be interesting to see whether or not this world, this whole expansion pack will be a bit like mermaids, or if it's going to be halfway decent. Let's just say that. But I am interested in it. I love the build buy stuff that we saw. The cast, from what we saw, looks interesting. I'm not entirely sure if it's stuff that I would use. It's one of those things where once the pack is actually released, we'll be able to have a full look at what is available. But I like what has been presented to us, and also the under what looked like a hobbit hole, basically, or hobbit house, if you like. I think that is mainly going to be roof paint, but I could be wrong. Gameplay wise, yes, we have a new aspiration. Aspirations always, you always get at least one new aspiration with it. I would imagine it's probably going to be something like create so many potions and heal so many sims, and maybe even, I don't know, at a stretch, find out all the ailments, like a Sonic sneeze. She just sneezed. There wasn't anything Sonic about it. If you wanted a Sonic sneeze, you could have, portrayed her sneezing with a couple of sims there, her blowing the sims away. And also the simoleon one. Do you actually get to keep the simoleons, or is it just you just cough up simoleons that disappear into the floor? So it'll be interesting to see the mechanics of that. It seems to be based a lot around gardening, obviously being enchanted by nature, herbology as well. So I think those two skills are definitely going to come into it. Whether they have added a new skill, maybe apothecary or something like that, but whether or not they add a new skill, or whether they're just going to, if you like, bulk it out with skills that we already have. A bit kind of like businesses and hobbies, where there was gameplay, but it was mainly focused around, you could hold classes of skills that your, sims were high level in. So yeah, that will be interesting to see. And also being able to become a fairy. I hope that they do this correctly. So is this going to be a case that they're trying to sell this off as an expansion pack and it's going to be quite empty? There's going to be a lot of set dressing, stage dressing, however you want to put it. Or is this going to be good? Is this going to wow a lot of people, or are we going to be disappointed with how the skill-based system is presented? Obviously with the smaller wings, I'm assuming, she's a new fairy, and the more that she gains skills or, points or something like that, the bigger her wings will grow. That's kind of where I'm at with that. So overall, from what I've seen, personally, I'm not wowed by it. It's piqued my interest. I'm also going off of recent expansion packs and how I feel like the last real decent expansion pack was Life and Death. Businesses and hobbies, I will get to that. So I'm not holding out too much hope with this. I guess we shall see when it becomes available. But tell me what you think. Have you seen this? I will leave the link for this video as well in the description box below. But tell me what you think. Are you excited about this? Are you not excited about this? Are you glad that we are finally going to have fairies in the game after years of asking for it? Are you like me, where you're a bit dubious about it and how this is going to actually work? Or are you just not fussed? Let me know. Let me know what you think. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget, you can hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Why don't you give that notification bell a little tickle too? And I will see you all in the next one.